Alright vinyl lovers, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about something that on the surface is a beautiful celebration of music, community and your mate Dave who's still got a functioning turntable from 1979. We are talking about Record Store Day. Now, don't get me wrong, I love a good crate dig. There's nothing quite like the smell of cardboard sleeves and old Nirvana pressings, but there's something about Record Day that makes me wonder, does it actually work here in the UK for the people it was meant to help? But stick with me because we're going on a journey. One part nostalgia, one part good old British honesty, and maybe, just maybe, we'll find out whether Record Store Day is still a love letter to indie culture or just another cash grab dressed up in limited edition splattered vinyl. So let's rewind that tape a bit. Not the old days where you put your pencil in to rewind the tape. I mean, let's rewind back in time. Record Store Day was born in 2007, I believe, over in the States. A group of independent shop owners got together and said, we need a day to celebrate what makes record shops so bloody brilliant. Now, the first Record Store Day happened on 19th of April 2008. Metallica showed up to Rasputin Music in San Francisco, shook hands, signed stuff, made everyone feel like it was 1986 again. Word spread fast and soon RSD became a global thing. When I say RSD, I'm just referring to Record Store Day because it's way too long to say. Here in the UK, shops like Rough Trade, Piccadilly Records, Spillers in Cardiff all jumped on board, and before you knew it, it became the biggest day of the year for record shops. Limited edition vinyl releases, in-store performances, DJs spinning wax, people queuing overnight just to get their hands on an Arctic Monkeys B-side pressed on glow-in-the-dark vinyl. And honestly, the idea behind Record Store Day is pretty hard to wait. Support your local shop, get people talking about physical media again, help indie artists, meet like-minded nerds who get excited about gatefold sleeves and coloured wax. Some years it's electric. I've seen full-on street parties, DJ, burgers, meets and greets, even face painting, and one year body painting. I was in the south of London, so say no more. No offence, South London. Now, on paper, Record Store Day should be the best day of the year for music fans. But here's the rub, and it's a big one. The very people RSD was designed to support, the small shops and indie labels, are getting squeezed. Let me explain. There aren't many vinyl pressing plants in the UK or even in Europe, so when the major labels barge in with their massive orders for 10,000 Oasis reissues or a 12-disc box set of ABBA live bootlegs, small indie labels get bumped to the back of the queue. Now in 2014, UK label Modern Love got so fed up and they tweeted, and I quote, "Fuck Record Store Day and all you self-righteous wankers who think it benefits anyone independent," and they weren't alone. Triangle Records had to reschedule 3 non-RSD releases because pressing plants were so tied up, some plants wouldn't even take orders under 500 units until after Record Store Day. One distributor, Kudos, said, "For the next 6 weeks, we are effectively locked out of the vinyl business." That's not a vibe, is it? Small independent shops, the ones Record Day was literally created for, are often left shortchanged. Bigger stores or well-funded chains get larger quantities of stock, better exclusives, more clout with distributors. Dan Kurland, who owns the Mystic Disc, a little record shop that's been around for, I think it was 25 years, said this: REM released 1,000 copies of an unplugged session and there were 250 stores participating. In theory, every shop should get 4 copies. I got 1. You can bet someone went on and flipped the rest online for hundreds of quid. Which brings us to the scalpers, flippers, opportunists. You know the ones, queue up early, clear the shelves, then flog it all online before lunch. Some titles show up on eBay days before the actual event, and yeah, there are whispers that some stores even hold back stock to sell later at a profit. Not naming names, but you know who you are. And let's be honest, some of the RSD releases lately, bit naff. It used to be about rare sessions, forgotten demos, oddities worth hunting. Now it feels like a dumping ground. Rob Sevier, sorry if I got your name wrong, from Numero Group once said it's about what we can shove into record form and get into the hands of wanton masses. Harsh, but not totally wrong. One year, a label released classical piano tracks by porn star Ron Jeremy, and yet someone listed it online for £99. I mean, come on. And with so many releases, so many people involved, and so little oversight, Record Store Day is getting harder to control. There are unofficial releases, rogue events, and indie labels boycotting altogether. Some have even started their own events in protest. But here's the kicker. All of this is for one day. What about the other 364? Look, I'm not here to slag it off completely. Record Store Day has done loads of good too. It helped fuel the vinyl revival in 2023. UK vinyl sales hit 177 million, over 6.5 million LPs sold. More indie shops are popping up again, from 339 in 2014 to over 460. Now that's a win. Artists still support it. Jack White, Dave Grohl, Taylor Swift, they've all championed the cause. Some even turn up in store to sign records, meet fans. You do love to see that. Beyond the big day, RSD does Black Friday drops, summer camp for shop owners, essential year-round releases, and even new artist series to own. Newer talent shine. In the UK today, some shops still absolutely are nailing it. Resident in Brighton, Sister Ray. Shops that care, shops that know your name, shops where the staff actually listen to the music. So here's the big question. Does Record Store Day still actually work? Short answer is yeah, kind of, but it needs fixing. It started out as a way to bring people together. Shop owners, artists and fans all gathered around the love of music, and in many ways it still does that. But when the focus shifts too far forward, profit, and away from people, we lose that what made it special in the first place. But hey, enough from me. What was your Record Store Day like? Did you queue up in the cold? Did you finally snag that limited edition pressing you've been after for all those years? Or did a flipper grab the last copyright in front of you and leg it straight to eBay? eBay. I want to hear it all. The heights, the heartbreaks, the hidden gems. Drop your stories in the comments and tell me, did you actually manage to get what you wanted this weekend? Or was it chaos and carnage at the wrecks? But just before you go, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. I'm really trying to push this channel up now. Thanks for watching. Spin it loud, keep it independent, and I'll see you next time.